Episode 7 of The Judge from Hell begins with a near-deadly attack on a woman in the street. ENGSUB saves her just in time, forcing the killer to flee. Detective Kim So-young, through a nice sketch, suspects this could be the work of a killer from the past. She keeps Daeon in mind, believing this case may be tied to her, but shields Daeon from the investigation, deciding to handle it herself. Meanwhile, Judge Bitna is facing harsh criticism online for her rulings. Despite Chief Na's warnings to stay away from the case, Bitna seems unfazed. Manbo tells Bitna rumors are spreading that Arong is Satan, but she brushes it off. Later, Bitna helps a schoolgirl named Dahui, saving her from extortion, only to find out Dahui is So-young's daughter. As tensions rise, Daeon visits the villa and confronts Mija, who repeats her prophecy, one of them will die. She reveals she knew Daeon's parents and swore to protect him, warning him that he's in a life-or-death situation. Daeon, confused, confronts Bitna about her cold demeanor and his guilt over his family's death. But Bitna assures him he's never killed anyone, or he'd be in hell. Benuns Daeon not to trust her, calling it idol worship. That night, Daeon gets drunk and flirts with her, revealing that while he thinks she's good, he's also after her because of the murders. Despite this, he doesn't really want to catch her. Bitna soon finds an empty can in his wardrobe, part of the case Daeon is building against her. Annoyed, she scoffs at how humans can't be trusted. Her frustration turns to Mando, who's punished but spared when Bitna suddenly decides to leave Daeon alone. Arong wonders if romance might be involved. Meanwhile, CEO Choi Won-jung helps an injured puppy, boosting his public image. But his cold, ruthless side shows when he invites strike leader Mr. Won to his luxurious home, threatening him and later assaulting him at a driving range. Though Mr. Won records the attack, he's hit by a car shortly after. Mr. Won's disappearance concerns his family and friends, including the Hell cleanup crew. They inform Bitna, who reluctantly gets involved after learning Won was last seen with the CEO tragically. Mr. Won is found hanging in the forest, staged as a suicide. At a press conference, Won-jung shrugs off accusations, but the police have the voice recording proving his guilt. So-young is determined to bring him to justice, with Daeon eager for revenge. Despite political pressure, Bitna becomes the judge on the case. With evidence in hand, she's ready, but the prosecutor, on the CEO's payroll, asks no questions. Bitna meets with Daeon, who begs her to help the victim's family. Reluctantly, she agrees. Upon examining the body, Bitna realizes it was murder but tells Daeon it was suicide, leaving her true motives unclear. Later, So-young chases the killer but is ambushed. Daeon and Bitna hear a gunshot, but we're left wondering who has been hit.